Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be covering the alchemy life skill in the world of Black Desert. So alchemy skill is something very similar to the cooking life skill. Instead, you make potions. You can also do imperial turnings by creating imperial medicine boxes that you can turn in at imperial crafting delivery NPC. So with alchemy, there's a few base ingredients. So the very first one is clear liquid reagent, which is pretty much in use every recipe. If that recipe doesn't use it, there's probably somewhere where you need to use it, like the recipe before that. So for example, we are making elixir of shock, which requires clown blood. As you can see, clown blood in this recipe doesn't require it, but to make the clown blood, you will need the clear liquid reagent, which is a really important thing you need. So, and to make it is quite easy. You will need salt, sunrise herb, weeds, and purified water. Sunrise herb you can collect in the world of Black Desert at wild herbs with a hoe, or you can go to the Belonos forest node over here and gather the sunrise herb with a worker. Weeds are the same thing. You can also get them from your farms, which if you have workers sending them over, they will automatically collect weeds for you and put it in the storage they're from. So for example, my workers are from Grana, they'll put in my Grana storage. So you pretty much won't run out of these if you have workers doing that for you. To get purified water, there's two ways. The first way is go to a material vendor, which if you press the search function, then material, you'll automatically path you to the material finder. In my case, it's over here. Talk to her and she'll sell you an empty bottle of water. So I'm gonna get 5 of them and start collecting. So simply go to a water source and right click on it. It will consume energy and it's part of the water scooping mastery. So if you have that higher, you can collect a lot more. Another way of getting it is go over to Altanova, and the node above it that's called this vacation spot. In here you can get bags of muddy water and purified water. You can use bags of muddy water and filter them to make purified water. So now my gathering has done, and as you can see we use some energy. So what you're gonna do is press L and go to filtering tab. Then right click on the water you have gotten and press start. If you have the windstone, so this one, any processing stone that's wind, you can mass produce them, which is affected by your processing mastery, the filtering one. So as you can see, I got 402 mastery and I can filter 30 batches of material at a time. So keep that in mind. The process will take a while if you are not using a processing stone. So I would recommend to use that. So since I have plenty of them, I would not process them anymore. The next thing we are going to need is the alchemy tool, which is available at any any general goods NPC. So just gonna park my horse here. You can search it and press goods. You'll navigate you to the closest goods vendor. So Pansy over here, scroll all the way to the bottom, you see the alchemy tool for 5,000 silver. Get them and put them in your residence. So I'm not gonna buy them since I have plenty in my residence. So now we are going to navigate to our residence, which in my case is 94 at Grana. Then click on the place mode, then put your, for example, let's get this and press this and place it. Make sure the border is blue like this. Then you press confirm or press spacebar. Then exit. You see that your alchemy tool has been placed. So now to make clear liquid reagent, we're gonna need the purified water, the sunrise herb, the weeds, and the salt. So I'm just gonna make 4 of them since I have plenty already. So put them in one at a time. So one, whoops. Then press create. So it will take a few seconds. Once you have done, you will have unlocked the knowledge for which then you can press learn only. Click on clear liquid reagent and press select. You'll automatic then press batch production. You'll continue processing your materials until the alchemy tool runs out or your ingredients run out. So there are also better ones. If you search out alchemy, tool, there are different types. So intermediate, advanced, serendia, and calcium. Intermediate gives you 500 durability. The advanced one gives you 900 durability and -1 second to your total producing time. The serendia and calcium tool, they add additional time but gives you insane amount of durability. So it's good for if you are AFKing for like an hour or maybe more, depending on your processing speeds. So once we have got that, so the basic ingredient, clear liquid reagent, we can move on to making our clown's blood, which requires spirit's leaf, powder of darkness, clear liquid reagent, and 2 blood 1. So blood 1, as mentioned before, is considered as the first blood. The blood 1 is considered as the first blood group, which includes wolf, flamingo, rhino, and cheetah. There's also other blood groups for other types of blood. For example, sinners is deer, sheep, goat, cow, pig, ox, and wagon, and etc. So since I'm collecting feather wolves, I have a lot of wolf blood. So 30,000 of them, just get 5, not 5, get 10. Then we will need spirit's leaf, which you can also get from the Balanos Forest node by lumbering. Powder of darkness you can get from the northern Hilo quarry in the bottom mining one for iron ore. They are also quite cheap on the marketplace. For example, leaf. There's usually some available, but right now there's none. So another way to get them is the farming area over here, which you would need. Then there's powder of darkness. Powder, yes. So once you get that, it's the same thing. Then put them in your alchemy tool. Since I currently got no spirit's leaf over, so I will not be making that. But instead, I have a lot of clown's blood, which we can move on to making the next stuff, which is the elixir of shock. So tiger mushroom, set aside, powder of time, and clown's blood. So same thing. You can get tiger of mushroom from the chemist Sylvie temple, so the left node. Then there is the set aside, which there are plenty of set trees, especially the south of Bear around this zone. There's like 1 million of them. Powder of time you can get from nodes as well, which I am not really sure which node is exactly. think would be nope. So anyways, we're not going to go into that, but you can also buy that off the marketplace for quite cheap as well. Time, as you can see, there are 146,000 on the marketplace at a very cheap 1,890 each. Then, so since I need some setups up, just gonna get a few of them. Yep, then finally we need tiger mushrooms, which I should have. Yep. So same way, just put them in since I already made mine. So I'm just gonna use this method instead, batch production, yes. While we're making that, I can explain some stuff about the mastery. So mastery, unlike cooking, alchemy, you can only make one at a time, rather than cooking where there's a chance of getting 10 at a time made. But in return, you get the chance of getting random drops, which some items are quite good, some are really bad. For example, an item you might get is something like the oil. I do not have it. Yep. So this one, for example, oil of fortitude. Oil of fortitude, you look over here, is something that you make with clown's blood, monk's wrench, fruit of nature, and powder of flame. So that's like the next tier of advanced ingredient that you need to make your advanced potions. So there's a random chance of getting these oils. There's also chances of getting like wheat flour and such. So I'll link a list in the description below showing you the item it drops. The most important item, in my opinion, that drops from here, it's the shining powder. They can be sold for a lot of money, and they are also used to make alchemy stones, which I'll explain in the next video. So as we're making that, you can see that we got elixir of strong shot as a random drop from the regular elixir of shock. So that's like the next tier, so the same potion but with a bit more stats. Then mastery clothes. So there are two types: the silver embroider and your mastery version. Silver embroider compared to what I currently have, the Tri-Logia Alchemist clothes. The difference is silver embroider gives me 1 extra second reduced to my alchemy and 20% alchemy EXP, while Logia Alchemist clothes gives me 130 mastery instead. So I personally am a mastery guy, so I prefer the mastery clothes over the silver embroider clothes. But if you want to level up your alchemy really quickly and reduce a lot of time, use the silver embroider's clothes. Then finally, alchemy, you can also increase your mastery to gain more profit when you are turning in imperial crafting deliveries. As a shy, you start out with professional 1 alchemy, which in my opinion is probably the best thing you can get for alchemy, since getting to professional 1, it saves you a lot of time, and you can skip to the professional medicine boxes straight away without having to spend, let's say, a few days preparing to get to professional 1, then start making big money. So we have done all that. As you can see, we also got a random blackstone weapon drop, which is also quite nice. So that is it for my alchemy guide. Hope you guys find it useful, and see you in the next video. Bye.